And welcome back to another episode of German Mechgineering, the German show where we daily blah blah blah. Too much German. Greetings, Mech Warriors. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is TTB speaking, and welcome back to another episode of German Mechgineering, the daily show where we build cold-hearted, humorless, stompy robots for maximum effectiveness and efficiency on the battlefields of Mechwarrior Online. And today, guys, we are taking a look at the Marauder Alpha, the newest hero mech that was added to the game. And this one is a tricky one because it's hard to build correctly because it has a few weird hardpoint locations. But I think I've come up with a good build that is usable. So without further ado, let's jump right into the build. The basis for this build is going to be a light engine 335 that is going to power double UAC10s and an MRM40 launcher. Now, I chose here to go light engine 335 to get a little bit more speed, but if you want to be more safe, if you're afraid of losing a side torso, especially that left side torso, then go ahead and build standard engine 300. It's going to be a little bit slower, but it's going to be a little bit safer. So, I also already touched on a different subject, an important subject. We've got our arm-mounted weapons, as always, but our main secondary weapon, or our main another primary weapon that we have, is in the left side torso. So with this one, you actually want to twist to the left instead of to the right when you're trying to shield. So that's a difference, and that is very, very important. You want to make sure you shield that MRM40 side torso, because that is half your damage. You've got the UAC10s here, you double tap them, that is 40 damage, and that is the MRM40. That's the other part of your damage. So this gives you an alpha strike of 80, a speed of 55 kph roughly, or 54, and heat management of 1.65, but that is a little bit misleading. We're using ultra autocannons, we double tap them, so the thing will be quite spicy with continuous fire. Armor-wise, there's nothing crazy going on, just the legs lowered a little bit to make sure that we can fit all this ammo in, and of course endo steel structure to be able to fit additional tonnage. Okay. Let's go ahead and have a look at the peaking profile for a sec here. Now the MRM40 we can easily use from up here. We just have to expose about a third of our mech. As I said, guys, we want to twist away from the enemy, so that means twisting to the left this time. And the UAC10s are a little bit lower in the arms, so you have to expose about half your mech to be able to use the UAC10s. It is especially hard to use them when you're shooting uphill because you might hit the ground, so be aware of that and make sure you clear enough ground. Okay, jumping into the skill tree for the Marauder Alpha, I chose to go firepower tree. UAC10s and missiles are our main weapons, so we go enhanced rack UAC 1 and 2, we go magazine capacity 1 and 2 to give us more ammo for our UAC10s, and then we also go the missile tree for missile rack 1 and 2, missile spread, and high explosive 1 and 2, and I'm also taking all the heat gen nodes that I can grab while I'm going there, just to keep this mech a little bit more cool. Then we go into survival. We take the left side of the survival tree for maximum armor as always. If you choose to not go as hard into firepower, you can leave out parts of this tree and invest them all into survival to make your structure that much stronger. But this is just the way I chose to build it today. Looking at the rest of the skill points, you definitely want to go ahead into operations to get cool run and heat containment to ensure that we don't cook ourselves too much, especially if we're using a light engine and we're in danger of losing that side torso. At that point, every little bit of extra cooling helps. And then finally, last but not least, auxiliary, double artillery strike or airstrike, and double cool shot with cool shot cooldown, the mana potion with which we will cool down our mech. Oh, and that is basically the build, guys. Let's go ahead and take this thing to a dropship and see how it performs on the battlefield. I'll see you there. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen, on the first map of the day. It is Mining Collective, and we are slowly but surely walking towards the middle. Our team has already taken up position on top, which is beautiful. I always like that if I have an aggressive team that takes top fast, that doesn't sit around on the ramp like a bunch of garden variety potato salad. So we're gonna go ahead and follow in with our teammates as fast as we can and try to assist them on the top. And I just realized something, guys. I only have 1 ton of MRM ammo with me. Somebody had a little faux pas in the mech lab, so yeah, we got 1 ton of ammo. We'll make do. It doesn't matter. Alright, let's go in on Alpha, Warhammer 2C. We take away his arm almost, go away onto his body, which is another Marauder 2. Give him a little bit more massage and move in further. Nothing crazy happening so far. The enemy team is NASCARing around to the side a little bit. I'm just holding this position right here to go in a little bit on the Wolverine. His CT is now open, so he is going to be very careful from now on, which means I can just hold this angle again against the enemy Marauder 2 and be a very happy little camper right now. There's no targets behind us, that's good. Yeah, just hold the spot, guys. There's no reason to move, no reason. Oh, do you see that? That was the cannon of a Marauder 2 sticking up. And you can use that, guys, to hit the center torso, which is a huge problem for a lot of players right now. But yeah, we'll see how PGI decides, or if PGI decides to address this. But yeah, long story short, if you shoot the top cannon, you hit the CT. Speaking about CTs, he's just staring off in the darkness. There we go. I went for the top cannon, and he's dead. Beautiful. Let's go in on that other Alpha. Interesting build. Let's go kill it. There we go, nice damage on the CT once again. We go for top cannon, we get the kill. You see how easy it is, guys? How easy it is to go for CT on this mech? In my opinion, this definitely needs to be fixed. It's a huge problem. Okay, so going in on another Marauder 2. There's lots of Marauder 2s out there still. And we want to make sure we take them down because they're slow, they're lumbering, and they have a lot of firepower if you let them. So let's go in around the corner and massage them a little bit more with our Ultra AC-10s. Yeah, my ammo for the MRM40 has run out right now, so I am basically now half a mauler, which is okay. Let's go in behind our teammate, clear the ground, and then shoot the enemy target. I'm gonna go for a drop here. More Marauder 2, say hi. And see what I'm doing here, guys? I'm holding my fire. I'm holding my fire. I'm taking my time to get him behind him, and then I unleash. And now he has to turn around, and he still doesn't see me. He's going for my teammate. Now he sees me. Okay, let's go for his side torso. Take it out. There we go. His arm is gone. His side torso is gone. If he's light engine, he's gonna go very hot right now, which is exactly what's happening. Ah, he can't shoot. Okay, he can't shoot. Never mind. Let's go for CT here. Okay. Okay. Not a problem. So now we can go ahead and hold the low ground, which is a very powerful thing to do here on this map. You just stand back a little bit and you hold that low ground against the enemy targets. Taking out a fire here from that pulse laser Warhammer 2C. That is a good build. So let's go ahead and go around the corner and find a different angle to attack from. It is 6 kills over 5 right now, so this match is very, very close. Anybody's game. And for example, that Lerm 10 Archer is something I don't want to be seeing as it shoots my teammates. So let's get in a little bit. Oh, and there's a Marauder 2 coming in, but he's not looking at me, which is perfect, which means we can kill it through the back. Wow, that was fast. Okay. Let's go in on the Archer, make sure we clear ground around our teammate, massage the Archer's back a little bit with our Ultra AC-10s. I'm jammed up right now. I'm jammed. I want to kill it so bad. Ah, damn it. I can't. Come on. Come on. Okay. Let's go for the bigger and better target, which is the Marauder 6S here. He's got an AC-20 in there. I need to be careful about him. Try to go for a side shot, moving and shooting with my arms so that I don't expose my CT too much. The good thing about the Alpha is, guys, it does not have that dorsal cannon. It does not have that top cannon, so you cannot shoot it on the CT as easily as you can do it with the other models. Okay, let's go around the corner. Mr. Bushwhacker, okay, shield, okay, nothing happening, alright. We can go back now, back to the well, go a little bit more onto the Warhammer 2C. He's not looking at me, so maybe we can give him another shot here. Okay, he might be looking at me now. I can't really tell. He just overheated, alright. Okay, now he's looking at me. Yep, and he misses. Perfect. So, now we go around the corner. I see red CT. Red CT is a giant bullseye. Come on, TTB. Start aiming. Okay, there we go. Nice aim. I got a linebacker on me right now. I'm hoping that my linebacker friend will deal with it because I'm going to go on the Bushwhacker. The linebacker friend deals with it. Good job, good sir. It's not a linebacker, never mind. It's a Nova. I'm lying. Okay, 12 kills over 9. Wow. That was a hard-fought victory, guys. And that with literally 1 ton of MRM ammo because somebody can't build mechs. Some German engineer was really bad at that. 5 killing blows, 5 assists, 2 solo kills, 3 kill most damage dealt, 931 damage done, and 11 components taken out. Well, guys, doesn't matter. Even if I don't have enough ammo, I'll just shoot the enemy nevertheless. Okay, jumping into the second map of today, and it's going to be Solaris City. Alright, mech fans, let's get going here. And by let's get going, I mean let's get bogged down in the stuff on the ground, okay? We're moving towards the Echo 5 area. I got the team to push a little bit more aggressive into the enemy team and not go for a right rotate. And there we go, there's a grasshopper. He's coming up, he's eating MRMs and he's eating Ultra AC10s. And look at that, we've got way more ammo than before. This is 2.5 or 3 tons of ammo now with the MRM40, which means it's going to be a very comfortable amount of ammo that we can use to shoot the enemy. Speaking about shooting the enemy, that grasshopper should be very damaged right now. Yeah, he's CT red. Okay, we won't be seeing him so soon again. Guys, if you play a grasshopper, being good at twisting is the #1 thing you need to know to play a grasshopper. If you don't do that, then you should not play grasshoppers because they're very prone to getting CT'd, just as for example, the Banshee. So you need to be careful about that. Speaking about being careful, there's a helipad right next to me, which might block my shots from my arms, so I'm trying to clear them before shooting. Oh, hello. Hello, Mr. Linebacker. Okay, yeah, he's on the right side. Okay, the team is pushing in on the left flank, so that means this area should be cleared right now. I don't want to push through that though. This is a huge funnel point. Okay, there's an enemy cicada, not shooting me, and I'm not hitting it. Come on, shoot. Damn it, what is going on? I need to drink more, apparently. Apparently I can't hit stuff when I'm sober. Alright, let's keep going forward. And don't drink and mech, guys. It's... What am I saying today? It doesn't matter. So, we see a Banshee 3M up top. There's also somebody who just dropped down. Okay, there's the Banshee. He's dropping, he's lasering. I'm shooting him. I waited until he dropped down fully to shoot the MRM40 because I wanted to get as many of those into target as possible. There is the linebacker I was talking about, and he's got friends. He's got lots of friends. Okay, that means we need to go backwards now. Yeah, we have to go backwards big time, using the MRMs and the UAC10s to deter the enemies, hopefully, a little bit. Shooting the wall again. Getting stuck on stuff. I hate this map. Guys, I don't know why it's so popular. I hate it. Yes, Mr. Linebacker, please, go away. Go fight. Go fight, Mr. Linebacker, go fight. We are gonna go around towards the right-hand flank here, because there's no way for me to funnel into that little area, and I don't want to add to that huge pile of mechs that is not gonna do anything. So, let's try a different angle of approach. It's okay, guys. I mean, the battle lines are very far drawn apart, so I can take the time to reposition here. Should be fine. Let's see, what do we have here? Oh, that's the Banshee again. I whiffed the shot a little bit. Could have had a better shot, but he turns around, which means we can get another salvo off on him. Unfortunately, one of the UAC10s jammed. Well, that's bad luck here. Let's go around the corner again. Let's see if we can go to the well again. Yes, we can. But there is a certain mech in my way. And who knows? It's a linebacker. Might be that same linebacker. Sometimes mechs are just a little bit cursed. Okay. Took a big salvo here on the side torso. I need to be careful now. Not looking too hot right now with 63% of my mech left. There's a Night Star with 83% still, and a Marauder II with 84%. So that's good. Let's go ahead and hold this position for now. It's 5 kills to 5, so it's very even. But we don't really know where the enemy's at right now. And that is very dangerous, because you could go around the corner and you see 3 assaults to their face. You don't want that. So, we're going to play it safe. Going to play it a little bit more slowly than usual. Just trying to stay alive here. Yep, there is the Banshee again. He's gonna go around the corner here. He's CT open now. And we're just gonna stick together with our buddy here, with our buddy Marauder II. Banshee is CT red now. Okay, so we sufficiently opened him up. He's coming again. His shot's blocked, unfortunately, but teammate seals the deal. Good shot, mate. And yeah, let's just stick together with them. It's 7-7 now. This is a very close match, guys. Anybody's game right now. Let's stick together. Okay, now it is enemy team 1 kill over us. We have 1 disconnect, so we only have 3 people left. So these 3 mechs is literally all we got right now. 2 banged up Marauder IIs and a pretty okay-ish linebacker. So I'm letting the linebacker know now. Linebacker, you gotta tank for us. We're banged up, right? Stick with us. Stick with us. Play it sensible. We'll see if that happens. I'm just watching the radar right now. Let's see what happens. Yeah, okay. Find some targets. Okay, linebacker is going somewhere else. He has a prior engagement. Alright, well, looks like he's gonna go to the dentist's office, so we're gonna go and deal with these guys ourselves. What my teammate is doing here is really bad. Unfortunately, he's decided to push into the middle, which is very heroic, but also very deadly, because the enemy team, as you can see, is just collapsing around him. Should have just stayed behind with me here. So now I am basically alone, and I'm fighting the whole enemy team, or the rest of the enemy team. So let's go in on our Shadowcat, and we took his leg. Now we take his side torso. Ba-bam, ba-bam, beautiful. And now we could take the rest of him, but there are his buddies. Well, guys, I'm banged up. My heat is up. What do we do at this point? What do we say to death? Well, maybe today, but oh, hang on a second. My cockpit is open. Okay, let me open your cockpit in kind, good sir. Can we do it? Can we do it? Cockpit kill! Yep. We got him. And apparently only TTB kills TTB. Well, there's a disconnected crab here, so long story short, unfortunately, we lost. But that was a fun round, guys, with a nice ending, getting a cockpit kill in a 3-on-1 situation. 1 killing blow, 1 solo kill, 3 KMDs, 1093 damage done, 4 components taken out. Guys, if you like this content, please check out my Patreon page and become an active supporter of this channel. Thanks for watching. TTB out.